that what I think it is? You assholes have your own observatory? Oh, okay. I know we have a fire and an existential crisis to solve, but I am definitely breaking in there tonight. Earth to Max. You good?
Sorry. I just still can't believe it. You're really here.
Listen, if I'm gonna feel okay about being here with everything you have going on, I don't want to be weighing you down.
You're not.
Good. Then let's split up. I'll go up to the Science Palace and meet your friend while you go focus on the firefuckers.
I don't want to split up.
No, I'll walk you there.
Max, I've navigated stairs before. Go. Get some answers. I'll call you soon.
Whoa.
Chloe!
I'm okay, you goober. Now go.
Good luck. She must have come looking for me, and I wasn't here. She found Moses and she...
Tell her.
But I'm here now. And this time, I will make sure nothing happens to her.
Tell her. There's no rule that says you can't.
Hard to think about anything besides Chloe at the moment. But if I want her to remain alive, I need to start finding answers now. Where can I dig up more information on Abraxas? Maybe I can find someone to help me.
Wow, was Yasmin really the first female president? First and only.
I hope Yasmin forgives me for lying about Sophie. I could really use a friend on this president wall. Yasmin was far from perfect, but damn do I miss having her in charge.
Even the red background is radiating with evil energy. It's not even the same style as the other ones. It's nice to see Max and Chloe together again, but man, if they're on comfortable talking terms, but I also wonder if they broke up and they broke up for a reason before, and we haven't really resolved that. So even if we were gonna try to rekindle something, then that would be still an existing problem. Okay, so now it just updated to being Chloe, and are you okay with that? Your phone. Or maybe I added the contact after we talked. Hey, let me know if you need me to come meet up with you. The admin building isn't too far. Max, you literally just walked away from me. I haven't even made it up the stairs yet. Though to be fair, I'm not sure the staircase has an end to it. Jesus fucking Christ. If I wasn't dead already, the walk would do it. Don't joke about that. Deal. Okay, I think I've climbed Mount Science. I'm heading in. Good luck. Send updates. Update, I was wrong. There are more stairs. Fuck my life. This entire conversation while she's walking the stairs. Moses? Hey, heads up. There is an important visitor coming to your office now. ... Are you gonna give me any more than that? Honestly, I don't think my thumbs can handle the amount of explanation it requires. Better just to talk to her. Sure. I'm ready to receive your mystery guest. Speaking of, you broke in the Abraxas house last night? Yes. But how? I connected some dots between my police scanner and the security text blast, and knowing you, didn't we agree not to make any major changes? I wasn't trying to. I was looking around the outside and I saw something strange. Next thing I know, I was in the basement with Loretta, sirens started blaring, and the house almost came down on our heads. Wait, Loretta? Didn't you see something about her in the original fire? Yes, Loretta's March. Well, what's the connection? I don't know, but I'm realizing we need to start collecting everything you find. We have no idea what might be important yet. I want you to send me everything related to the fire. I'll transcribe and catalog it all, and create a database of any evidence for us to review later. Will do. Thanks, Moses. Didn't I tell him I was going to Abraxas? Yeah, I broke in. What, was I supposed to look outside and not go in? Yeah, he knows I was there already. Nothing here. Yet. Back in school.
Ugh, the Caledon rebrand is beginning.
That's what the money is going to? The relief funds?
When a slogan feels like a personal attack.
Is it on purpose that this kind of looks like the Twitter bird? You know, the same Twitter bird from the website that's currently dying.
Can I put my International Photography Award in here? Maybe we get Owen to take me seriously.
That might not be a bad idea, actually.
Abraxas is really going to war with the administration. Not sure who's winning.
After the events of Labor Day weekend, the store will remain locked every Friday at 5 p.m. until Monday at 8 a.m. While school spirit is an admirable quality, and the Abraxas Society logo does contain a rooster, the Society is reminded that roosters are not pranks. They are living creatures that did not enjoy being sequestered in the mailroom. So much for being a secret society. They seem to influence and have a lot of sway over the actual campus too. Hey Loretta. How are you?
Did someone vandalize this plaque? Or are they trying to add to Gretchen's list of accomplishments?
Gretchen Kostov, class of 1964. Member of Caledon University's first co-ed class, Gretchen pioneered the Caledon Women's Equality League, the Caledon Collar, and other initiatives that continue making Caledon a great place for students to this day. Wait, what's wrong with it?
Did someone vandalize this plaque?
The Caledon Collar?
Or are they trying to add to Gretchen's list of accomplishments? I always make conversation and bad rock puns when I see Gretchen. She just has sentimental value.
Special books that we can't read.
I hope Loretta learned something from her brush with disaster last night, but I doubt it.
No, did we even get any information? We didn't get to look at Abraxas' house at all, though. We just got in there, saw her, and that was it.
Good morning. Okay. Promise is a promise.
Here? It's a little
What
public.
happened last night was terrifying. I hope you're taking care of yourself.
Oh, thanks.
Thank you. How are you doing?
Question 1. What is your connection to the Abraxas Society?
I don't have one. Some of my students are members, but I'm not.
Then why were you in their basement last night?
The same as you. I was nosy and I wanted more information. Should we really be having an interview in a library where no one else is talking?
Abraxas is good at keeping secrets. I don't know if any of those secrets are dangerous, but I want to find out.
Question 2. Should students be concerned about an unchecked secret society running?
Loretta. My turn. How are you doing?
I'm coping, honestly. I think it would help me get some closure if I understood what happened last night.
Was it really traumatizing? It was really scary, but the demolition didn't go through, thankfully.
I respect the need for closure, and for answers.
I swear, Max, there's something weird about this. Abraxas is hiding something. Nobody's been able to take them on, ever. The Caledon Crier has been publishing for 60 years. You know what's in their archives? Puff pieces on how Abraxas throws the best parties. I've searched Abraxas and every other creepy occult word I could think of. Nothing of substance.
I'll make you a deal. In lieu of any more grilling, how about I find you some more search terms? Then we can pool our research.
I'll consider it.
We have the same goal. Barely got interviewed.
Abraxas has a lot of secrets. It's time somebody cracked them.
With library resources? What about Vin? Vin is a former president. Yeah, that's the main objective. Astrology, physics. There's just some occulty stuff. We saw skulls and shrines in their Hall of Secrets.
Vin adores Jack Parsons. I wonder if it's an Abraxas thing or a Vin thing.
Chapter 4, The Moon, the Stars, the Occult. The Life and Legacy of Jack Parsons. Oh, was that talking about how we had to find his phone password last time or something? Few people achieve the levels of fame and notoriety that Jack Parsons did, and he managed to achieve it twice over, as both a brilliant rocket scientist and an influential occultist. Born October 2, 1914, Parsons was a daring, some might say reckless, engineer who died on June 17, 1952 at the tragic age of 37 after an explosion in his home laboratory. Between his work with Aleister Crowley and L. Ron Hubbard before Hubbard swindled him, and his contributions to the American counterculture movement, Parsons left an indelible mark. Some even credit him with our culture's growing interest in neo-paganism. Parsons is rightly seen as a pioneer in the aerospace industry, but his legacy is incomplete without accounting his contributions to modern occult practices. In all aspects of his life, he worked tirelessly to pierce the veil between the known and the great unknown. Are we taking occultists as a serious occupation here? Is it a serious occupation? I don't know anything about the occult. I just assume it's more kind of like witchcraft. Tired? Animal symbology.
I always thought Abraxas was creepy, but at least it's the least creepy rooster-reptile hybrid.
In the mythological bestiary, a surprising number of creatures come from a very unlikely pairing, that of a rooster and a reptile. The list below is not even an exhaustive one. See Chapter 9, Local Legends, for information on the snollygaster. Basilisk, head and body of a rooster, tail of a snake, created from a snake or toad egg, hatched by a chicken. Its gaze is instantly fatal, and its breath can choke victims. Weakness, weasels. Oh, Abraxas? Oh, Abraxas is the name of the thing. Oh, okay. Head of a rooster, body of a man, serpents for legs. Differing accounts, either an Egyptian god or a demon. Name is said to have magical meaning, maybe a shortened form of abracadabra. Historical associations with time, destiny, balance. Cockatrice. Head of a rooster, body and wings of a dragon. Created from a chicken egg, hatched by a toad or snake. Also possesses a deadly gaze, with the addition of a deafening roar. Weaknesses, a rooster's crow. Symbology.
Learning through osmosis. Not a well-respected field, but the early research is promising.
Just gotta have faith. Oh, what the hell is that thing? That? Actually, I think there's a statue in Vancouver that kind of looks like this. Weird coincidence. Coincidence? Rituals and relics in modern life. Like a real statue?
If a bunch of rowdy Abraxans start building a bonfire, it could get bad fast.
Playing with fire. Fire is nature's most beautiful and dangerous element. While we often think of only its destructive potential, it can also represent new beginnings, as fire can cleanse and reshape as well as destroy. It reminds the modern witch that she contains enormous power, which can turn dangerous, even devastating, if used without control. If you want to incorporate fire into your practice, a few pillar candles, red if you wish, will bring power and focus to your next ritual. Or consider building a bonfire, where the beauty of the flame is on full display. Bonfire rituals are especially potent when combined with spells of banishment and forgetting. Plagued with thoughts of an ex? What better way to move forward than by taking an old love letter or photo and consigning it to the flames? More occult books. The search terms I want to give Loretta, are they not in this room? Gotta go elsewhere?
Try Jack Parsons.
One article. Already read this one. I told you. Puff pieces.
When I heard about Diamond,
I know. That's when I really started digging into Abraxas.
Caledon caller. Abraxas promises stability amid turmoil. The Abraxas Society is reeling from the sudden departure of their president, Diamond Washington, after only one semester in power. Abraxans were surprised to discover that the president's quarters were vacant on Monday morning, 2 weeks before the end of the semester. Washington left behind a note saying that she was leaving school and resigning from the presidency, but did not offer any explanations. Abraxas is currently scheduling an emergency election for the presidency, and some members are wondering if the group is in trouble. However, Vin Lang, the previous president, thinks the society has a bright future. Listen, being the president is hard, but it's not go off the grid hard, Lang said. When I got to Caledon, I was a gawky theater kid with a crush on Jack Parsons. Abraxas was a beautiful refuge from the stress of college, and its members have gone on to do great things in many industries. Lang himself may be proof of Abraxas' magic touch. He recently celebrated a promotion to Director of Administration at Caledon. Ooh. And was just named the first ever recipient of the school's Regent Chair Grant, which will allow him to pursue an MBA. Director of Administration? So he's not sitting at that desk anymore?
look for Gretchen Kostov.
The founder of the newspaper? There's gonna be a lot. Okay. Several articles written by her, a few reviews of her films, and...
The Abraxas Society wasn't always the Abraxas Society.
But it seems like the occultist stuff was there from the beginning.
December 11, 1979, Gretchen Kostov, the League's founder, on the porch of their Fremont Street headquarters, 1964. Oh, so that's where we were at. Women's Equality League reports changes. The Caledon Women's Equality League is changing their name next year. Oh, that's what it was before? Women's Equality League. Wow. The group is inviting members to submit ideas for new names, which will be voted on in the upcoming semester. The League has already seen many changes in the last decade. Founder Gretchen Kostov had to fight an uphill battle, first when establishing the group, and later when finding them housing off campus. At the time, according to Lakeport law, any house with 2 or more unrelated women living together was legally a brothel. What? Oh my god. Since setting up residency at 3180 Fremont Street, the group has hosted numerous anti-war protests and seasonal occult rituals. While members are tight-lipped about their ceremonies, several members have stated that the group is neither a cult nor a coven. The League started allowing male members last year, perhaps prompting this name change. What the hell? Wow. Okay. Long history.
Can you try Bonfire?
A few Labor Day parties, a production of The Arsonists, and... Oh.
Look at the date. That's this weekend. Do they have an annual bonfire?
Ugh. They misspelled Abraxas. Amateurs.
I mean, it's a student newspaper. You're all amateurs.
Excuse you.
But no, spell check is basic, okay? Spell check needs to be done on the main subject of this entire article. So yeah, I think this is a pretty bad error. September 22nd, 1997, bonfire at Secret Society House raises questions. A large bonfire at the Abraxas house got out of control and spread to the lawn on Saturday. The fire department was called to 3180 Fremont Street, and we could have gotten it with the address too, after several neighbors noticed the smell of smoke. When the fire department arrived, the flames were mostly extinguished. The society issued a statement this morning apologizing for the fire and assuring the community that no underage drinking took place. This brush with the police comes after the society has been implicated in several high-profile pranks and hosted last year's memorable Krampus party. Well, memorable for those of us who weren't taken to the ER for alcohol poisoning. Some students defend the society's antics, while others feel that Abraxas has strayed too far from its occult roots. This is an accidental fire started by Abraxas, but the fire that we're seeing, it's started by people that don't like Abraxas. Abraxas want to keep the Hall of Secrets, don't they?
So, what do we know?
That Abraxas has been getting away with mayhem for decades. They could do anything to anyone, and we'd never know.
But the party wasn't on just any day. Is there something special about this weekend? I'll be right back.
More we can look for?
Having a journalism major on the case is coming in handy.
She's relying on me to find search terms for her. Now we've looked at this. It's closed. He's still sitting here. MBA book.
I don't think Vin has let all of his recent success get to his head. But it's hard to tell with him.
Set for success, how to make the most of your MBA. I'm happy for him that I think he got some scholarships and support, right? That's what one of the previous things were saying. MBA, a master is costly.
Vin's moved up in the world since his administrative assistant days.
Yeah, but what does that even mean though? It's still just him. He doesn't have any lackeys. It's him doing the exact same thing as before. As far as I know. This guy. Can't remember him. Ooh.
I can't believe Vin saddled his hedgehog with his own totally not embarrassing middle name.
Aloysius? I want to help Loretta first. Am I allowed to?
Vin has really built a career for himself as Caledon's president whisperer.
Yeah, research Abraxas. Let me just see if I can give Loretta anything from that. There wasn't any more, right? No.
That Abraxas has been getting... Oh,
We'll see what Vin has to say. Hi. Here for our meeting. What?
What the hell? You towed my car?
You mispronounced. Thank you for saving my job, Vin. I owe you several drinks. Owen is furious that the demolition was held up. What do you think would happen if he found out you were there? Why were you there?
I think it's my turn to ask the questions.
Max, I don't have time for your sleuthing. Owen needs my help, the board is asking questions, and there goes my Saturday.
What has he gotten you mixed up in?
Nothing. The Abraxas house was irreparably damaged by the storm.
Didn't look that
What?
bad to me.
And Owen's Caledon 2.0 plans hinge on the future site of the Scientific Institute for Caledon. Unfortunately abbreviated, SICK. I know he's a dick, but he's an ambitious leader. And he's got the backing of the board. So, the house is coming down.
And you're cozying up to him because it benefits you. You're the former president of Abraxas. Don't you feel like you're betraying them too? Look at him, shifty-eyed.
Loretta was in the house last night. Owen's recklessness could have gotten her killed.
Owen fast-tracked a planned demolition. Loretta was creeping around a condemned building in the middle of the night. Who's reckless here?
I don't understand. You were the president of Abraxas. Doesn't this bother you?
Of course it does. I want to keep Caledon weird. And I want to keep the Abraxas house in all of its haunted glory. But this is happening. All I can do is advocate. For Abraxas, you, and the arts in general, I'm doing my best. Now, are you gonna take my word for it? Or are you gonna keep asking me questions that I can't answer?
You know what? I called Vin a business guy before. I don't think that was quite fair because we know about his acting stuff, so he is quite involved in the arts, and I do think... Yeah, I do think he cares about the arts.
If you're working today, does that mean Owen is too?
Locked in there all morning. And no, you can't talk to him. I can't even get in there, and I've got 10 urgent messages for him.
If someone wanted to learn more about Abraxas, who should they talk to?
Oh,
Reggie?
God. Are you part of Loretta's weird crusade?
I don't mean Abraxas any harm, but I have questions. And I know better than to ask you.
Listen, don't bother talking to anyone. The secret society has been secretive since the 90s, but it wasn't always that way. All I'm saying.
I can see you're swamped. I'll leave you to it.
Stay out of trouble, please.
Thank you for towing my car. Really.
I don't like putting Vin in an awkward position, but it's not like I have a lot of options.
I feel like they've made a lot of effort into making Vin not be as creepy as before. He's genuinely just nice and helpful nowadays, but I remember. Pepper Ridge Farm remembers. Can I still talk to him?
Sorry, me again.
That's it.
I can see you're...
Well, I can't go talk to Owen yet. Don't think that got us any more new terms, though. Yeah.
So, what do we know?
What else can I look at? Oh! Oh, I missed this one before, didn't I? Sabbats, a celebration of seasons.
3rd week of September. That's this week.
Mabon, the autumn equinox. In the northern hemisphere, Mabon occurs in the 3rd week of September and marks the first day of the autumn season, sometimes called Witches' Thanksgiving. It's a day of harvest festivals and nature walks, as summer gives way to fall. Participants often hold feasts to celebrate nature's bounty, or channel their creativity into autumnal arts and crafts. While Mabon is a moment when light and dark are in perfect balance, it's also a reminder that the easy days of summer are behind us. What will the coming winter bring? And what shadows will lurk in the lengthening dark? So maybe they're doing some special ritual because of this specific day?
Okay, try Mabon.
Mabon?
Oh, here we go. A masked Mabon party? And look, it's the same weekend as the other article. They must be prepping for another one tonight.
Dark magic at Caledon? Special investigation. Did you know that here on our very own campus, an occult society might be practicing the dark arts? They've even been known to play Dungeons and Dragons. Oh, such dark arts. This reporter won't name the group, who have threatened previous investigators with libel lawsuits, but I can conclusively report that last Saturday, a Mabon party took place off campus. Attendees wore masks and drank potions from engraved goblets. At midnight, an unknown ritual took place in the basement. This photograph was obtained from an anonymous source who was eager to convince me that Mabon isn't satanic, it just celebrates a cycle of death and rebirth, and that the rumors of human sacrifice are greatly exaggerated. The source ended the conversation after I asked whether their famed Hall of Secrets contains, as many have speculated, a portal to hell. Is it a kid's party gone wrong? Is that what this is?
This is what we need. I just have to get my hands on a mask, and I could go anywhere. Talk to anyone. Max?
There won't be a party. We need to talk to Vin and shut it down.
Hold on. Think about this. I'll post-part one of my podcasts tonight, then we'll go and ask people about it. They'll spill their guts.
No way. It's too risky.
Risky how? You're still not telling me something, aren't you? I told the police I was in that basement alone. Now you're stonewalling me?
I can't really tell what I want to say just with this word. Like, anonymous tip, just a gut feeling. What am I saying here? I think we can tell her some stuff. Like, hey, I heard there was gonna be a fire later.
Someone anonymously threatened the school. I can't get anyone to take it seriously, and I'm looking into it myself. That's the truth.
I knew there was something. Max, this party is how we find the truth. I'm out of leads. President Teller ignored my requests for a comment. Reggie says I'm crazy. Tonight is my last chance.
Okay. I have a responsibility to try and stop the party. But Abraxas has ways of getting around the authorities, so I don't know how much good it'll do. I know you want answers. I also know that if you go to the Abraxas house tonight, you'll be putting yourself in danger. Again. Promise me you won't do that.
I promise I will try to find the truth and not do anything stupid in the process. I'm sorry. That's the best I can do.
I could rewind and make Loretta forget the party is even happening. But is that a step too far?
No, I don't think I want to do that. I know I haven't really been using my rewind powers at all. I was thinking about it, but there were a few other spots before that I could have used it, right? For bidding at the Snapping Turtle, maybe I could have won the bid over Vin. But I think I'm okay with this. Yeah.
Loretta and I might cover more ground together, but is it worth the risk?
It's a little bit egotistical to think that you know best and just make all these decisions for other people too. Alright, Vin. Wait, do we just leave now? Can I talk to you again?
Sorry, me again. Vin, you have to cancel the Mabon party.
He did. I told Reggie there wasn't a good backup spot to build a bonfire. It's canceled as of last...
Vin, I need that file from the archive by end of day.
Got it right here. Sir, about these messages...
They'll have to wait.
Vin looked like he wanted to chase Owen out of the room. Maybe I can push him over the edge.
Wait, the party's already been cancelled?
I should rewind and convince Vin to leave when Owen does.
Or you could just let me in right now.
Vin and I are friends, but he won't just let me stroll into his boss's office. What has Owen been up to? And how am I going to find out with Vin in the way?
Figure it out now.
Sorry. You need help getting Owen's attention? Loretta is planning to release her podcast about the demolition tonight. But maybe if Owen gives her the comment she's after, he can reduce the damage.
Holy shit. That will get his attention.
Really?
And, oh god, make him supremely angry. Still, thank you.
Vin, I need that file from the archive by end of day.
Got it right here.
It's a student podcast. Is it really that big a deal?
Sir, I have to speak with you immediately.
Not now.
It's new information about that podcast.
Fine. Walk with me.
Wow, I guess a lot of people must be listening to it.
That should buy me enough time to search the office.
And even time for a photo too, apparently. An empty desk. This taking a picture of his notes is a bit of a invasion of privacy, like we care about it.
The thing about rewinding time is, even when you undo things, you can't undo the guilty feelings you get for doing them.
And yet you do it anyway.
Managed to talk my way into the president's office. I miss the old days when I just used pipe bombs.
So much easier, right?
Normally I wouldn't suspect Caledon's president of arson. But someone's about to burn down the building he wants to get rid of.
Would be real convenient for him if the burn went through. That's true. Does he have a daughter? No, that's just some random Caledon student, I think. Caledon caller.
Can I hate something that would make Moses happy? I think I can.
I like to think Moses would understand that the way this guy's going about this right now is not the right way. Everyone's pushing back and he doesn't care.
Did he lose his key or something? Everyone keeps saying that the Abraxas house is badly damaged. But I didn't see anything wrong.
Lakeport, Vermont Land Parcel Agreement. Addendum 6. Buyer will not demolish building located at 3180 Fremont Street, the Abraxas house, until receiving a signed order of demolition from the Lakeport County Court. Said court is contingent upon a visit from a structural engineer scheduled to take place on Monday, September 23rd. Once the structural engineer confirms that the building is damaged beyond repair, the order of demolition can be resubmitted to the Lakeport County Court. If the engineer's report contraindicates demolition, the matter will be referred to the Lakeport Historical Commission for further review. Said provisions have been agreed upon by Caledon University and the Lakeport Historical Commission. Well, this is how they officially are going to push through the demolition. It's not broken. This is what they're doing under the table.
Everyone keeps saying that the Abraxas house is badly damaged. But I didn't see anything wrong. Nice, still logged in. Guess I'm due for a lucky break.
Logos. He designed it himself?
Hi,
Callie.
I'm Callie, your Caledon automated assistant. How can I help you today?
What the hell? Is that Owen's voice?
Is that an AI? Hold on. Email. From New England Wreck Kings to Owen Teller. Subject, the fuck. Owen, my guys are telling me that you're throwing them under the bus to the Lakeport PD? Listen, I've got plenty of words for the idiots who didn't check the basement. But who told them that the demolition had been approved? Who assured me, to my face, that the court documents were on their way and it has to be tonight? Do you know how much shit I'd be in if the cops had found the explosives? I had to hide them in a dumpster like a fucking mobster. I only took this contract as a favor to Yasmin, but we're done. I told my guys to pull the equipment, find someone else to do your dirty work, and get your fancy team of lawyers ready, asshole. Stan King. Well, Owen's not being a very smart evil guy.
Owen's trying to seem more likable, so he outsources the job to a chatbot. This fucking guy.
Vin to Owen, about new Cali interface. Sir, the new AI chat program is ready for your review. I downloaded it to your desktop this morning. As I've said, I have some concerns about using your voice. I know we're attempting to address the unlikable and unrelatable accusations, but even with more boundary conditions, a user could get you to just say about anything. I'm sure you can imagine the potential downsides and PR nightmares that could follow. Let me know if you have any feedback for the developer, Vin. He's kind of semi-public. I feel like if someone wanted to make an AI voice bank of him, they probably could.
Oh, that doesn't sound like Owen at all.
Yasmin to Owen? Hold on, is this reverse chronological? Oh, Yasmin says, are you feeling alright? We'll discuss your previous message after the call with the board. I suggest you get your head on straight before then. Owen says, I think the real question is, how did you fuck up your relationship with your daughter so badly that she doesn't even answer your calls? Maybe you should stop trying. Or maybe I should offer her a professorship. She's clearly the real talent in the family. Oh my god. Yasmin, I'm getting calls from the demolition company. Stan is furious and threatening to sue. What happened at the Abraxas house last night? Oh, no, I think it's reverse chronological, right? She's asking about the demolition, and then he goes, oh my god, your daughter, which is uncalled for completely, and then Yasmin's like, we'll talk about this later.
Hi, I'm Callie, your Caledon automated assistant. How can I help you today?
This is stupid.
Instructor Caulfield, your class size and inattention to grading have raised questions as to the efficacy of your course.
Wow, even the robot knows that Owen doesn't respect me.
He's talked enough crap about me before. Secrets.
The Abraxas Society was founded in 1962 by Gretchen Kostov. Originally known as the Caledon Women's Equality League, the group is open to all students in good academic standing.
Was worth a shot.
It's not open to all students, it's a secret society. You had to solve that puzzle box and all. What's on Owen's schedule today? Hello?
President Teller has his weekly meeting scheduled with Reggie Kagan, location, Central Quad.
Wait, he was just here.
Abraxas? Abraxas' current president?
President Teller has his weekly meeting scheduled with Reggie.
I don't think we have any more.
That doesn't sound like Owen at all.
It's Safi!
Breaking into his own files? That weird email to Yasmin? That wasn't Owen just now. Holy shit. Safi. What was she doing in Owen's office? She asked Vin to get a file for her. She's up to something. Oh no.
She couldn't resist aiming shots at her own mom.
Max? Are you, like, in
I
there?
need a distraction.
Oh, use the AI.
Owen just said he... President Teller's off. Sir?
Vin, I need you to go get me something.
Max? Is that you? Fuck it. I'm coming in.
No! 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 The AI!
Hi, I'm Cal.
Vin, go do mailroom.
Owen just said you've been trying to break into his office?
President Teller's office. Sir?
Vin, I just received a package. Please retrieve it from the mailroom.
Sir, it's the weekend. The mailroom is closed today.
Oh, damn it.
Mailrooms are designed for dissemination and distribution
Oh,
of
no!
letters and packages. The U.S. Postal Service was founded by Benjamin Franklin in 1775.
What the hell?
Fuck it. I'm coming in.
Don't.
Said you've been trying to break into his office? I told him he's
Everyone
crazy.
keeps saying that the Abraxas house is badly damaged.
Library.
But he insisted I check, so...
President Teller's office. Sir?
Wait, but he just came back because Teller told him to
Vin,
come back.
please meet me in the library. We need to discuss tech and corporate synergies.
Sure. I'll see you there.
Yes! Let's circle back after we synergize. Alright, fantastic. No, we're good. Don't. Anything else worth looking at in here? If not, let's GTFO.
Owen could work anywhere he wanted, but he came back to Caledon. I thought that was sweet. Before I met him.
Bachelor of Arts Communication. That's really surprising because I thought he had a business degree. Or maybe he did his MBA elsewhere. Arts degree. Okay. Let's go.
It's a shame I can't tell Vin what I just did. If it wasn't his job on the line, he'd probably laugh. You want to play cat and mouse, Sophie? Let's play.
Yeah, what the hell? Safi couldn't resist firing at her mom? Come on.
Sophie could be anywhere by now. But knowing her, she probably stuck around to watch me squirm.
I might be the only person who could stop her from doing something. Just keep rewinding. Was that Teller right there?
I need your assurance that our understanding still holds. This isn't just about Abraxas' future, Reggie. It's about yours, too.
Max, hey. I needed to ask you about yesterday's assignment. Do you have a minute? Sorry, President Teller, I really need to understand this whole a negative space thing.
You can walk away from that.
Why do I suspect you're not looking to talk photography?
Sorry, I just needed to get out of there.
Are you okay?
It's been a day. Owen's breathing down my neck, up to my ass in angry emails, and now Marlon says I'm acting crazy.
Why would he say that?
When I saw him this morning, he asked if he could borrow something important, and now he's saying he never even saw me.
Safi.
He probably just lost it and he doesn't want to admit it. But it's extremely important for reasons that are extremely time sensitive.
What the hell does Safi have to do with Abraxas? Or the party, or the rituals?
Does it have to do with the Mabon party by any chance?
Mabon? What is that?
Reggie, I know the party was officially canceled. It would be a very bad idea to hold it anyway.
I always appreciate your advice, Max. It's fine. There's probably a whole stack of them down in the basement. I just need to get there early.
So the party is still at the Abraxas house. Good to know.
He was told to cancel it, but he's not
What was that
canceling.
talk with you and Owen about? It sounded intense.
Nothing important. Just ensuring the success of Caledon 2.0. No pressure.
He said the two of you had an understanding?
Understanding? Who really understands anything these days? What does that word even mean, you know?
Reggie, I know there's a lot going on. Just be careful.
I always am. See you around, Max.
That was definitely Reggie. But what about the rest of the quad? When Safi was impersonating Owen, she took a Caledon folder from Vin. That's my tell. Anyone with a Caledon folder could be Safi. I need to check out each one I find.
This whole Abraxas society and their sway on actual university affairs and how Reggie's directly talking to the president. I don't know if this is just an American school thing or what. This feels so foreign to me. It feels like it's from a different planet.
Safi was just shapeshifted as Owen. Maybe she didn't have time to change yet.
Hello. May I read your folder right in front of you?
Safi was just shapeshifted as Owen. Maybe she didn't have time to change yet. I don't mean to interrupt.
There's nothing to
unless you wanna
interrupt.
help me liaise with the Abraxas alumni network, you are. Excuse me.
I can't just push Owen to talk. What if it's the real Owen? I need to rewind and regroup.
Just undo it for now. We'll walk around a little bit first.
Unsurprisingly, Owen is being a Karen.
Unpermitted sculptures are not permitted on campus. This rock pile will be removed at the end of the semester. Oh, it was so small because it was just done by some random students. It's not officially sanctioned.
The whole school feels about as stable as you do right now.
That is extraordinarily insensitive, though. Judging by the whole tragedy that struck the campus, he's just like, nope. No, he probably thinks he's being really kind by letting it stay till the end of the semester.
I can always tell how I'm feeling by what I see in this sculpture. Today it looks like a dragon.
Are you Safi? We'll find them all eventually, don't worry. There's a lot of gnomes everywhere, did you notice? There was one next to Owen too. Hello.
Is it me, or are there more of these gnomes around than there used to be?
No, I think there
Is
are.
it me, or are there more of the...
Yeah, there are more.
Hello?
Hey, hippie. Just checking in.
Have you talked to Moses?
Not yet. He was with a student. I'm just sitting outside the planetarium, trying to imagine what it would be like to go to school here. But if I had that kind of money, I'd probably just buy a tour bus.
You are gonna love Moses. I wish I could be there for this meeting of the minds.
I don't. This way, we can jump straight into talking shit about you.
Har. Well, I'm sure he'll have some theories about what's happening with you. He'll probably want to run some tests, too. He can get a little test happy when it comes to powers and timelines.
On my trip out here, I spent hours wondering what it would be like to see you again. But I never expected mad scientist friend hangout.
What did you expect?
Most often, a slammed door in my face.
Really? Why?
Well, you never responded to my text, for starters.
I didn't know it was you. I didn't have your number in this reality. I barely even believed it was you when you showed up in person.
Excuses.
So what I'm hearing is, even though the school's in danger and reality's a mess, this trip is going better than you expected?
Oh, damn. Yeah, I guess it is.
I should get back to the search. I'll text you when I know anything.
See you soon.
They just met up, but we gotta go through this whole investigation stuff. We don't really have much time to catch up. I kind of feel like they still want to talk more to each other, right? We haven't really had much time to ourselves yet. And they're very cleverly using a lot of audio clips to save on development costs. Just show some trees and stuff. Don't show the lip syncing.
He died doing what he loved. Being struck by lightning really hard.
Is that a gargoyle thing? Really? Safi might have been listening to my call just now. Journal. Well, that was a productive trip to the president's office. I need to regroup. Here are the people who definitely know more than they're letting on. Reggie. Being the president of Abraxas comes with a certain amount of skullduggery. He's hiding something. It's just a question of what. But Reggie has been working for months to save the Abraxas house. Why would he want to burn it down? Vin. Knowing more than he lets on is Vin's whole personality. He's a secretive guy, but he's also my friend. He reports to Owen, but he loves Abraxas. Is Vin involved in something, or caught in the middle of it? Lucas. Hates Caledon, emboldened by his podcast, such a dick. I don't know if Lucas is capable of violence, but I certainly trust him less than I trust the other two. I don't feel like any of the Abraxas people would burn the place down, would they? Yeah, especially because they hate Owen, and burning it down would align with what Owen wants. He wants a quick demolition, but demolition and fire are different. If he can't get a fully sanctioned, authorized demolition coming on, maybe the fire is a way to get around it. Who else? Here are the people who might know more than they're letting on. Owen. What's his deal? He seems laser-focused on his goal of ruining Caledon by turning it into tech bro heaven. Would he burn down the Abraxas house if it stood in his way? He has an art degree! Why is he like this? Loretta. I don't think she's involved. She sure wasn't aware that the Abraxas house was about to come down. But Loretta's march was named after her for a reason. Besides, it's always a fair assumption that Loretta knows more than she says. Good as a journalist. Safi, the wildest wildcard. Currently running around campus for reasons unknown. Why is she back now? Why is she creeping around, looking for information, trying to get me off her scent? I have to talk to her. I thought I got a text. I guess not.
Safi knows all the English teachers. If she wanted to blend in, maybe she'd choose one of them?
She'd have to be talking to people.
Safi knows all the English teachers. If she wanted to...
Are we sure we want to do this? What if my husband finds out?
I already told my husband. He was excited until I told him he couldn't watch.
Excuse me?
Oh, Max, can you give us a moment? We're discussing some plans.
Was I allowed to hear that?
They certainly seem distracted right now. Maybe I could sneak a peek?
Oh, I don't know what they were talking about, to be fair. I'm innocent. I don't know anything. I'm pure.
Okay, so they were talking about doing a presentation together.
Oh.
That makes way more sense than where my mind went.
Well, no, that's exactly what I was thinking. Northeast Literary Convention, conference proposal, name of presenter. Dr. Isabel Shin and Dr. Rati Miha. Virginia Woolf was right, a room of one's own and the case for singledom. Virginia Woolf's groundbreaking essay, A Room of One's Own, was published nearly a century ago. But how far have we as female writers really come? And most concerning of all, do we get there any faster if we're married? Dr. Shin and Dr. Miha, blah blah blah, specific barriers, blah 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 blah. Rati, I emailed you a draft of the presentation. Why don't you take your pass through it, and we'll discuss. Thanks. Isabel. 45-minute presentation. Oh, you can see the full text here. You can't see it on the thing. Dr. Shin and Dr. Miha will dig into the specific barriers to success that Wolf focused on in her seminal work and examined the last century of feminist progress and the very real setbacks that threaten that progress today. No kidding. I know some writers, I'm not sure how common it is, maybe not even that uncommon, because they want to be taken seriously, they'll take on a male name. Because even though the content is the exact same, some people will take that
Did I hear that right?
to be better. What did you hear? What did you hear? I don't know what you heard, Max. Look, another gnome. Okay, it's a weird amount of gnomes around here. I thought I just saw you on another bench. Hello, squirrel. Is that a squirrel? It looks kind of funky. Now, where was the custodian? I didn't even talk to him yet.
Sometimes this sculpture feels like a self-portrait. Not today, though.
No? No Caledon folders? Did anybody... Oh, they re-added the graffiti. I still don't know what that says. Oh, impeach Prez Teller. Prez. P-R-E-S.
Still no sign of Sophie. I have to keep looking.
Yeah, I'm looking. Academia Now, Pursuing Higher Education, Episode 103. Creative field struggling as wages depress. Machine learning, the new top field? Or bubble waiting to pop? Experts weigh in. Interview with a tech-forward president Owen Teller of Caledon University.
Welcome back to Academia Now. I'm honored to be joined by the new president of Caledon University, Dr. Owen Teller.
Thank you, and the honor is all mine.
President Teller, you've received a lot of attention since your appointment. Your predecessor, Yasmin Fayyad, leaves a substantial legacy, although her tenure ended abruptly. Do you plan to follow her path or forge your own?
First off, no one can doubt President Fayyad's commitment to excellence. Caledon was a sleepy New England backwater before her. Under her leadership, it became a world-class institution. But I took the reins during a time of great uncertainty, both for Caledon and for higher education in general. New challenges require broad visions and new strategies.
You're referring to your Caledon 2.0 plans, I take it? This is the newly announced initiative to expand Caledon campus and reorient towards technology and applied sciences.
Correct. It's a bold plan, but one that we believe meets the moment.
But how has the student body responded to your vision for the school?
Some of our students have a flair for the dramatic, but many of them are just anxious to know that their investment in a world-class education will pay off, which is my entire focus. The soul of Caledon isn't dead, it's expanding. Expanding to the tune of a state-of-the-art science complex and a 10-story dormitory just in phase 1.
And how has the town of Lakeport responded to your expansion plans? I have heard there is a growing protest movement against Caledon within the town, accusations of monopolizing funds and displacing residents.
Civic and business leaders are ecstatic about our development plans. They've bought into a long-term future where both Caledon and Lakeport thrive.
Respectfully, I'm not sure you answered my question.
I believe I did. Now, under the Caledon 2.0 plan...
It's a school. It's a university. Would business leaders really care that much about a university becoming more science-y? Really? Would they care that much? I guess it'll mean more... No, it wouldn't. Like, the total amount of students here. Well, if you have a bigger campus, I guess you can fit more students here. More students means more people spending money. Blah, 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 blah.
Sophie can't have gone far. I need to keep looking.
Yeah. I'm looking.
These little gnomes are moving around. So cute.
Maybe it's Sophie. Oh, it has a... Oh, I thought it had a mushroom for a foot. Is there something wrong with you? You have a secret note somewhere? No? Okay. Weird.
Sophie saw my class. Maybe she'd shapeshift as one of my students to mess with me?
Well, the gnomes are seriously everywhere now. Oh, the perfectionist girl.
Hey, Jeanette.
Oh, hey, Max. Fancy seeing you here.
Doing some alfresco homework?
Oh, no, it's a personal project.
Were you pleased with the photos you took in class?
Definitely. But I wanted to get a few more to choose from. I asked Reggie if he wanted to shoot together, but he said he had some pressing plans. Lame.
Pressing plans.
I'll leave you to it. See you in class.
Max, have you ever... I'm sort of thinking about applying to grad school.
For what?
She sounds offended.
I shouldn't have... Never mind.
What?
Wait, Jeanette, I didn't...
It's cool, Max. I'll see you in class.
Well, we should probably rewind that one. She was really sensitive, though. Just hearing my tone, she immediately didn't want to talk about it anymore.
Okay, best case scenario, Sophie is fucking with me. Worst case scenario, I broke my student's heart.
Because it kind of sounds like, oh, why would you think of going to grad school? Like you're qualified.
Hey, Jeanette.
How are you?
I've been meaning to ask you, have you ever considered applying to grad school for photography?
Yes, actually. I wanted to ask you about it, but I figured if you thought it was a good idea, you would have brought it up.
I only have a GED. You don't need grad school to be a professional photographer, but it's certainly an option.
Oh, right, you're self-taught. I always forget that. Most of the applications require an artist statement, so I've been working on one. Would you mind taking a look?
I'd love to.
Ugh, it sounds really pretentious.
Artist statements are just like that. You're right in the pocket.
But Max is basically... No, Max is literally a high school dropout. Not a good person to ask about this. Artist statement. The first time I got to hold a camera, I was overwhelmed with a desire to capture an image of my mother, asleep in a hammock. My artistic instincts were so strong that I nearly dropped her Kodak P880 on her face. When my mother woke up, grabbed back her camera, and forbade me from touching it for the rest of our vacation, I learned a valuable lesson. Photography is about permission. We are surveilled, to some degree or another. Anytime we set foot on a city street or log onto our devices, we can take pictures of people with our phones, watches, or sunglasses, with or without their consent. But to take someone's photograph is very different from simply taking their picture, though it might sound like semantics. To photograph someone is to ask another person if you can treat them as a piece of art, not as a commodity or a consumer. It redefines communication, introduces playfulness and spontaneity, and demands collaboration between the photographer and the subject. In a world beset on all sides by technology, which often has an isolating effect, photography remains a technology that connects us to each other. It's okay, it's not too pretentious. Recently, I've been seeing a lot of trending videos, viral videos of people wearing those meta glasses, and then they'll go around approaching strangers and quote unquote do nice things for them. I don't really like those videos because, yeah, like they never got consent, and the moment you're talking to them, they're already recording you from their freaking glasses.
I know it's a long shot, but I really love your class, and some of these programs have financial aid, so...
So what on earth do you have to lose by applying?
Exactly.
Okay, let's meet after class on Tuesday. I'll do my own research on MFA programs, and we can touch base.
That would be amazing.
Hey, don't wait for other people to tell you that you're an artist. You are an artist, whether they see it or not.
Wow. Thanks, Max. I'm so lucky to have you as my mentor.
Don't start crying. Don't start crying.
Oh. That was a good thing we did. It's hard to say, oh, the consequences of rewinding when you see something like that.
Is this what being a mentor feels like? I like it.
That's why you're a teacher, right? You like that sort of thing.
Down with President Teller! Save the Abraxas house!
Nice mask.
Down with
This guy
President
doesn't
Teller!
seem like he'd
Save
mind
the
pissing off the
Abraxas house!
president. Maybe I can use that.
Down
Did we
with
need a
President
mask
Teller!
for that Mabon
Save
party?
the Abraxas house! Down with President Teller! Save the Abraxas house!
Oh.
Reggie is working really hard to advocate for Abraxas. I don't think this will help.
Gotta mix direct action with institutional pressure. Down with President Teller! Save the Abraxas! Down!
Let's see.
President Teller's sitting in the quad over there. I'm not sure he can hear you.
I can do something about that. Thanks, lady.
I hope the power of protest is enough to get Owen away from that folder.
Down with
Yeah,
President
he's right
Teller!
over here.
Save the Abraxas
Oh.
house!
Gotta go around.
Down with President...
Well, so he won't talk to me.
He's unflappable. If I want to look inside that folder, I'll need to go big.
Defend the students' right to self-govern! Save the Abraxas
What is it now?
Well, this certainly wasn't pulled from the archives. Must be the real Owen.
Board call Saturday, 1 p.m. Last night was an unfortunate, entirely avoidable incident. It was handled quietly, but could have been catastrophic and demands immediate action. Go over police report, miscommunication with the militia team. No better time to demolish the building. Creepy abandoned house will always attract attention. Need to act fast, or it could cave in on the next trespasser. Reminder, we are not trying to close Abraxas, but disbanding is always an option if they keep acting up. Reggie's attempts to get alumni network on board with the move mixed. Relocation options. Not a lot of Victorian mansions for sale. Have offered to build a new house, but alumni are being little shits. Or, obstinate. Pivot to Caledon 2.0, share new architectural plans, show the logo without slogan, ask for thoughts on possible slogans. Yasmin will generate consensus for time to look forward. Does Yasmin agree with this? With Caledon 2.0? Don't forget, Tom's daughter's birthday is next week. Don't yell. He'd rather give them a new mansion, but he still really wants to wreck this one, just because he wants that science building or whatever in that space. Hi.
Reggie's gonna deal with it. Did you know he was an economics major before he met you and switched to visual arts? What a shame.
That's not because of me. Okay, if anything, I would just be a trigger. You have an arts degree, I saw on your wall.
So you became the president of a liberal arts college, but you hate the arts. What's that about?
Contrary to the graffiti around campus, I'm not a heartless suit. For example, I'm something of a collector of Stieglitz prints.
You know, every millionaire I've ever met has a favorite artist that they love to name drop.
You've met many, have you? At your exhibitions and such? Because you rely on their patronage.
I did.
Well, he dropped the
before
act
I
fast.
came to Caledon, where I can build a career without catering to the richest common denominator.
What an asshole. I thought he was gonna say something like, you know what, I have an arts degree and I realized it didn't do me any good. That's why I'm like this now. That would be better than what he just said.
Your plans to expand the campus are receiving a lot of pushback. Have you had any second thoughts?
Of course not. The situation in academia is dire. If we aren't aggressive in securing our future, we won't have one.
If you change Caledon beyond recognition, have you secured its future at all?
A question for philosophers and linguists who, despite my better judgment, still have majors here.
I can't believe the board and all the other administration would be on board with you. This is insane.
You really seem to have it out for the Abraxas Society.
Yes. How dare I want to get rid of a damaged building and build some much-needed classroom space.
I have nothing against a new science building, but
Loretta Rice is tenacious in her pursuit of rumor and nonsense. All the more reason to demolish the house and move past the rumors once and for all.
I'll let you get back to it.
Please.
Well, that was a productive conversation. He's not doing anything. He's just sitting here.
Please tell
What
me
the hell?
Sophie isn't with her mother right now. Or being her mother right now.
That's possible.
Sophie is shapeshifted as Vin before. And I'll bet she'd love a chance to mess with her mom.
Have I looked around at everything yet? Let me look around the rest of the place first. I'm pretty sure I didn't talk to the custodian yet. Hold up. Just give me a sec here. What was this guy doing? Oh, I can't even talk to
The
him.
man has absolutely no hold on this guy.
Hey, if it helps with him doing a better job or just enjoying his job more, why not, right? There were a few things here.
Not a folder to be seen. Good.
Under construction.
Sophie hasn't been on campus since the storm. What is it like for her to be back here?
Now there's a dot on this.
Yasmin must have commissioned this sculpture after Sophie died.
Do we just leave it here even though she's not dead? Even though we have mass amnesia at the school or whatever is happening.
I'll bet Sophie got a real kick out of seeing this.
No, I guess that's it for here. So Yasmin, she's not the president anymore, and she's on the board, so she just hangs around here.
Max, you're out here. That's great.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Complaining about the new boss to the old boss?
And to think I used to complain about her. I didn't know how good I had it.
Nor does Owen. Once everything calms down, he'll be able to appreciate everything you're doing for him. Just give him time.
I know how she manipulates people with flattery, but it still works.
Well, it sounds like them. If Sophie was so mad at her mom that she couldn't help but send a random email getting mad at her, I don't think she would be Vin right now. And I don't think she would be her mom.
Is this an official graduate program performance review?
Officially? No. Unofficially, I could not be prouder or more honored that Vin is the first Regent's Chair grant recipient of my tenure.
I never thought I'd make it to college, let alone business school. Caledon's given me so much. And yet, somehow I managed to give it even more in return.
This grant is set up to foster the next generation of Caledon leadership. There is no one more deserving.
But Vin himself, my understanding is that he would like the acting thing to pan out. If it actually made enough for him to eat, he would be doing it, but instead he's pursuing the MBA full time. It's kind of like the whole Caledon 2.0, the whole divide right now, arts versus STEM. And is he giving it up? He says he was still doing the acting stuff. Certainly kind of feels like it, even though I'm pretty sure he said earlier that he wasn't giving up acting.
Owen has a lot of big plans for the school. How is the board handling it?
The way they handle everything, by clutching their pearls. And they're all rich retirees, so they literally wear pearls.
We do. We have a call scheduled this afternoon to hear some updates about his Caledon 2.0 plans. I'm sure it will be as lively as ever.
If not livelier.
You agree with that, Yasmin? You agree with it? The recipient of that award, that scholarship that Vin got, going to an MBA at a liberal arts college.
I'll leave you two to catch up.
Enjoy your weekend. The campus is beautiful this time of year.
Yeah, go take your next famous photo. Preferably of me.
You know I always support your work, Maxine, but if you take his portrait before you take mine...
Don't listen to her.
Maybe I can use this photo to get to the folder on the table.
These two are just randomly in the courtyard here like this. Oh, look at that beautiful lamppost in the background. Oh, look, she's even looking at the camera. I can see her beautiful forehead.
Mind if I move that folder? My last shot felt a little cluttered.
Thank you for reminding me. It's yours. That auditing student handed it to me and told me to pass it on if I saw you.
Oh, no.
Strange girl.
And while we'd love to stay in pose, we really should get ready for the call with the board. Pray for us.
Safi left already.
That was fun. Meet me at the Turtle for part 2. XOXO. Safi's just fucking with me now. She's not even here.
It's hard to be one step ahead of her.
Safi's been one step ahead of me this whole time. Hopefully now I can get some answers.